Hey everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Jake Jaboreli of Jaboreli.com. Just a bunch of referral links. So I wanted to give an update to everybody out there. I've been doing a lot of different things lately, not just Gala Games with that Farmville clone that Zynga brought out. I guess it's Gala Games that brought it out, Zynga's just supporting it, but lots of stuff going on, just tons of things in the background, and I just kind of want to give an overview of what I'm all doing here. Just to keep people updated. I know people have asked, hey, what's going on? Well, this is what's going on. I had this interesting idea about the NIM coin, which I wasn't really all that thrilled with because it takes so much power just to get this to work. And believe you me, if you do it on a phone, it will heat your phone up like way more than any other thing I've ever done. It really makes my phones get hot. But a lot of these other phones I have, this is my daily driver phone, but it's a good tester because it's a nice phone. I mean, it's very powerful. And as you can see, if you've run NIM Coin on a browser, you probably know from any other computer that it doesn't do a lot of hashing. Most devices. Now, I will say my Ryzen 9 system running NIM Coin can crank out about 16 kilohash or 16,000 hash. It's pretty powerful. This phone doesn't do half bad. It does way better than any of my other phones. But what I want to get at was that I did this in the Brave browser. This is currently running in Brave. Let's see if it shows it here. Yeah, there we go. So, what I thought was if I just turn up, because the Brave browser pays you to look at their ads, if you just turn all their ads on and run NIM Coin in the browser, you get double paid, right? Because ad pay you and NIM Coin pay you. Hey, is that bad? Yeah, well, it doesn't work that well. I have it running on, let's see, 10 phones on my phone wall behind me, and yeah, it's not paying me for the well, a little bit, a tiny bit. Every now and then it kicks out a little bit of BAT coin, basic attention token, but I guess it's better than nothing. I mean, could I be using the phones to better advantage? Yeah, but this is all about testing. This is all about figuring out what I can and cannot do. Don't want to spend a lot of time on this, but I do want to let you guys know that it does work. If you don't mind your phone's getting super hot, if you have a way of cooling them, like I do on my wall, I've got a fan sitting on them, it works. You get basic attention token, and you get NIM Coin. NIM Coin doesn't pay very well. It also doesn't hash very fast. In the 2 weeks I've been doing it, as you can see down here, I've gotten 20 NIM Coin. 20 NIM Coin are worth the same amount of SwampCoins, roughly. And I can make way more SwampCoins, which I will shortly get to. Let's get this out of the way and bring up what I've been doing. So, cryptograph, if you've seen it before, I put it on doing NiceHash because it's the one that cranks out the most. That's what's on the right hand. So this computer is completely 100% dedicated to NiceHash, and it sadly only does somewhere between 0.58, as you can see right here, and 0.70 US dollars per day. So 70, maybe 68 cents a day. It's not great. But at least I know it's going to be close to that number. When I was doing it with CryptoTab, it wasn't consistent, and I could never, unless I paid them, get more than $2 a day. I think the most I ever got in a day was $2.25 with CryptoTab. Now I'm not saying that's bad, it's not, but I had to pay them $22 to get the privilege of having more hashing power. That just seems weird, and it wasn't consistent. So anyways, this is consistent. I'm not, if you guys are still doing CryptoTab, I'm not trying to downplay it. I'm just trying to say it confuses me, and I don't like inconsistency like that, where the definitive idea of the whole concept is hard to follow. So let's move on. I started using HoneyMiner on the read system because I wanted to see, like, after a long period of time, how much would I make? Well, you can see what it's done here. It seems to be random. Now, I'll admit, I started doing HoneyMiner on the 11th, and then all day on the 12th. So it did something. Not a whole lot of Satoshis. 162 Satoshis for a full day's work. I think you can make more out of CryptoTab. In fact, you can. Yes. Anyways, yes. Oh, I'm just doing it because I want to do a long-term example to see how it goes. So today it's done 34. It's not much, but I do know from experience, HoneyMiner is better used with GPUs, not with CPUs. But I am still at the same time, since HoneyMiner only uses half the power of the system, I'm also doing SwampCoin. And SwampCoin's doing about as well as it would have done before anyways, so I'm kind of getting double effect out of this. And then of course on the side over here you can see exactly how much SwampCoin I'm getting. So right now I've got about 2,000 SwampCoin altogether because I got 500 sitting somewhere else. How much is that? Just out of curiosity, I'm sure somebody would ask. Let's see here. I think the going rate, let's pop it up. SwampCoin. Alright, so 0.0022. Oh, that's not going to work in there, is it? It is in a different browser, so 0.0022 times 2,000. Look at that, $4.50. Yeah, it's 2 weeks worth of work. It's not very efficient, but I haven't been running it non-stop, so it's kind of understandable why. Only with 2,000 SwampCoin, I have $4. Yeah, I could have done more with CryptoTab. Yes, I'm sure someone's saying that right now. Let's move on. So Stick PC, which is also my first little, it's literally, it's a stick. It's like a gigantic USB flash drive or a Roku, if you've ever seen a Roku. I'm not saying the number 6. Roku is actually a product that you can play videos on your TV. But this USB stick is about that size. So I'm running SurgarCoin on here because I just figured why not. SurgarCoin does hash out quite a bit more coins. It does work better in my experience than NIM Coin does, but not better than SwampCoin. But it is more highly traded. Sugar has a much larger market than SwampCoin does, so the likelihood of being able to sell the coin is better. But as you can probably see if you're looking at these numbers here, the server doesn't talk well to mine. It always gets off into la la land here with these terrible ping times. Anyways, I'm also running on this computer HoneyGain. As I've been pretty much running HoneyGain almost non-stop since February. I will say it's never really great, but since they knocked down the number of nodes you can have on a single IP address, I pretty much had to stick to this machine and like one phone. But in general, and they're really adamant about it. If you're using HoneyGain and using these systems, you're not going to get much more than about what you're seeing with me. Now, I do have a lot of people who've been referred. 57 people here are referrals. So it's, other people are mining for me and contributing, but it's not a whole lot. The other contributors hardly give me anything, so it's really just me doing it for the most part. And obviously not everybody keeps up with HoneyGain because they realize it could take an awful lot of time just to make 10 bucks. So I just think it's interesting, and I've just been maintaining it. Obviously I still got the HoneyGain videos, my first video on my channel, so it would be kind of weird if I stopped doing it. In any case, here's our plant pool with SwampCoin still mining here, and what was it, SurgarChain is the other one, still mining here. You can see ups tiny little bit over here, but I just recently restarted it, so it was dropping off. I did do XMR Monero directly. I actually went straight to support XMR pool for a while. It's not showing, but it is showing my balance pending here, which is not a whole lot. It's like 60 cents, roughly. So I think Monero's worth about is it $64 right now? Let's see what Monero's worth. Monero. Oh, that didn't work at all. Stop that. Oh wow, went up almost 70. Cool. So this measly amount of Monero I mined is worth 10 cents more than I thought it was. In any case, that's all. I just kind of want to give a full general update about everything that's going on, inclusive of all the different projects. I will say there are other aspects, like still working with Atomic Wallet. Remember, if you sign up, if you don't already have a wallet, and heck, even if you do already have a wallet, I would highly suggest checking out Atomic Wallet because of their airdrop. The airdrop currently, actually let me pull mine up so you guys can see it. I received 15 Air Wallet coin. Is that going to start? There we go. And that Air Wallet coin has only been going up in value. So I would advise to my viewers and subscribers that if they are interested in getting literally more than I'm giving away in my giveaway, when I hit 500, here it is. They gave me 15. It's worth almost a year. Oh, look at that. It just updated. I hadn't opened the wallet in a while. Last I looked, it was worth 97 cents, or 97.97 US dollars. It just went up in that last time till now, which is I think a day and a half ago, to $1.14 per coin. So this 15 AWC that they gave me is now worth 17 US dollars, which is literally the sum total of the entire value of my giveaway. So if you sign up for Atomic Wallet for the airdrop in the link in the description of this video, you can get this same amount. No, they only do it once a month, so you're only going to get the monthly drop. But hey, almost 20 bucks. That's not bad. So check it out, link in the description. Get yourself an Atomic Wallet, even if you already have another wallet. I get it, it's hard to maintain multiple wallets. I have many wallets with coins all over the place. I've been doing this for so long. Just wish it was easier to consolidate it. It isn't, because if you don't trade enough money between one wallet and the next, you end up leaving some behind. I signed up with Bittrex years ago and dumped a lot of coins there, and then when prices fluctuated, I tried to consolidate to Bitcoin and then transfer out, but I always ended up leaving like, you know, dust in the wallet there. So there's a bunch of dust sitting in my old Bittrex account, which I can't pull it out because it's too little. They won't let me move it. So, oh well, you know, it seems to be like, it would be weird in my opinion if a bank, you know, a standard fiat bank said, oh yeah, those pennies that you have, yeah, we can't give those to you because it's too little to transfer. That would be really funny in my opinion. So anyways, these are the updates. Lots of stuff still going on. I'm mining. I will make one mention of one thing that I'm looking into doing. There's this company called Krambu, just as a topper here. And this company makes GPU hashing miners. Let me go to that section, high performance computing. Yeah, here we go. So if you're at all interested in doing your own and your electricity where you live is relatively low, I would recommend getting one of these if it's something you're into. Now, the payback is not fast, and this thing makes a ton of noise. So if you don't have a place that's cool and a place you don't mind it being noisy, I would say don't even enter into the concept. But to me, this is a minor thing. I have several really noisy miners that don't look like this, but were for SurgarChain, and I was just really intrigued by this because this is a relatively low cost, but for these exact, I think it's for this one here, this video card goes for like $100, and they have 6 of them in the box. So according to, what was it, NiceHash profitability calculator, there we go. Let me just do that really quick. Pull up GPU and AMD, so that's what we're looking at, and then the 474 gig. So how many? 6 of them. Calculate. This is including of the cost of power here. So you can make this much per day off of one of these machines. And if we do just the tiniest bit more, you know, calculating here, how long would it take you to pay that back, assuming you had no electricity costs, which of course everyone does. So less than a year. If it pay back your ROI on one of these machines, barring electricity costs, is less than a year at the current time. That's really good. Anyways, I'll talk more about that in another video. Thanks for watching. Like if you could, give me a subscribe if you're willing to enter the giveaway, and give me a comment below if you got something to say. I really appreciate the feedback. I'll see you guys in the next video.